Welcome to Butt Making Funny podcast, where we are unpacking life, love, loss, using humor. I'm your host Zay, and who we got here? We got your girl who,
Yesy, you already know.
and then we have a special guest, the beautiful Kayla, in the building with us today.
We're happy to have you, Kayla. And like always, we have a topic, for today's podcast. Today, we'll be discussing why pussy and dick are not Valentine Day gifts. Let's get into it. All right, we back at it for another episode. Zay, Kayla, how y'all feeling?
Yes.
I'm feeling good.
Mm.
Have to get my drink going. Y'all already
Yo.
into it.
Oh yeah, we ain't pour it up at the beginning like we usually do. What you drinking though, Kayla? What you feeling? What you drinking?
I got a little Ciroc out the fridge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in this wine glass and get her like that. You know what I'm saying?
We love being bougie. We love the bougie.
Make it
I
taste.
love
I'm drinking
It's
tequila
really a shot.
mixed with it. It's a little mixed drink today because to you guys, I am not letting Yessie get me drunk today. So I am drinking a mixed drink to start us off. But by the end, I might be taking shots. What you drinking, Yessie? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm having a mixed drink too. Tequila with some fruit punch. Classy.
Very
I
classy,
cannot wait to
very
scratch you
bougie.
though.
Yeah, so to start off our podcast, you guys know we always start out with some type of game. Today we are having a drunk debate. And the title of this series is I'll Die on This Hill. So we are going to have a series of questions and we're going to tell our point of view on it. Some may be problematic, some may not be problematic. Are y'all ready to start?
I am.
All right. So, just to get us started, make sure everybody take a sip. So let's just all take another sip.
Here.
Just a getting started sip. Cheers to the debate. Um, to incorporate drinking, every time somebody say a word, we gonna drink. Mhm. Every time, every time.
So he be saying I'm the one that be getting him drunk. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, my bad. My bad. All right. So my first question is, how do you feel about listening to R. Kelly music?
Happy people. What you mean?
Yeah.
Sorry. If our parents didn't stop when they caught them the first time and they just let it ride, I don't understand why we have to be punished. Like, why are we the generation that gotta go without the music?
I'm on the same vibe about the R. Kelly. Like, I still be bumping him on playlists, but I hate the bitches that be like, "Are you seriously playing R. Kelly?" Yes.
Honey,
That's you.
this-
Oh, okay. Well, come on. What's the she bitches?
I'm
Come on.
no. I'm
Okay.
like, I don't listen to his music, but it's not because of like activism. It's more just because like I never had him like listen to a lot of his music anyways. But like in public when we go places, like if a song like plays, I'm like, oh okay, but I'm not going out of my way to tell people to stop listening to.
Okay.
It's the same way like how you gonna have like that deep of an opinion about something that like doesn't affect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I want you guys to understand we're not taking up for R. Kelly. Whatever they say he did that shit.
Get that
He
shit.
did that shit. He did that shit. Like,
Mine.
he did it. Like, but also his music is fire as fuck. He did that shit too. Like he did that.
Exactly. My auntie always say we gotta separate Robert from R. Kelly because they two different people. We don't know
That is true.
Robert.
Robert was the molester, the pedophile, and R. Kelly was the music genius.
Exactly.
And when we learn how to separate them, we can move forward. So we're gonna close that debate saying it's your preference to listen to R. Kelly, but don't be the bitch in the party that try to call people out for listening to it. Cause if you're in my party, bitch, it's gonna be time for you to leave.
Precisely.
We know.
All right.
What else? Okay, here's another one.
Hmm.
Did we forgive Chris Brown? If anybody needs a refresher, Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna in 2000 and yeah, back then. And yeah, he got a lot of backlash for it. And I know a lot of people, quote unquote, canceled him. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but he always in the media with shit popping off about him. So yeah, did we forgive him for doing that to Rihanna? Do we not? Do we still hold like a torch, like in solidarity?
I forgive him for beating Rihanna ass. At one point, it was a one-on-one fight, but also he didn't beat my ass though. So if Rihanna forgave him, like, then I can't say nothing about it. But Chris Brown do got the hits too, but also like it's I don't know because I kind of think he a crackhead now, but that's my own personal opinion about him.
We got
How do you feel about
it.
this? Yeah, how do you feel about Kayla?
Love Chris Brown. I could say that I forgave him, but I definitely haven't forgot. If it came down to it between Chris Brown and Rihanna, I'm gonna stand with Riri. I don't want her canceling me. So yeah, I still listen to Chris Brown, but I ain't forgot that he'll knock a bitch upside the head. All right.
Hmm. Bite him on the face of everything.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not gonna never forget that.
So he a bite motherfucker. So what's the judgment on that, Yessie?
I feel like we're all in a pretty good consensus. Like that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to.
Them hands was directed towards her for her. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, like for me it's like that. Like it's like you said, like if the person who got their ass beat forgave the person, what the fuck I look like holding a torch of like, no, screw you know what I mean? And then also like for people who are like that, like I want people to have that kind of energy, but for like people that they actually know. Like, like your
Hmm.
homeboy that you hang out with, yeah, he be raping women. You should tell him that that's unacceptable. Like don't have energy towards celebrities that don't know who you are, will never feel any kind of effect, if you stop listening to their music. Like keep that energy and that need for justice like with people that you,
Within your
yeah,
community.
within your community, absolutely. So that's the verdict on that.
All right. My next question is: how do you feel about people crying on social media? When I say crying, I mean recording themselves like crying. We'll start with you, Kayla. How do you feel?
I find it completely pathetic. Like, first of all, why are you in tears and you just gotta unlock your phone and like what tip? Like, no, that's pathetic. You're faking and you need to leave. You need
Right,
to leave.
right, you need to leave. Well, how do you feel, Yessie?
No, Kayla, you said what needed to be said. That's it. Exactly what I wanted to say.
I be thinking like what go through their mind, like I'm crying. Let me pick up my phone and unlock it. Let me set my phone up. But not even that. Y'all know the little moment after you like record your video and you watch it. Like is that like are they still crying during that moment? You know what I'm talking about when you watch it and then post it
Oh,
and then add the caption.
no, this is how it goes.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Okay, did the crying over. Okay,
That's the
okay.
content there.
I
Yeah.
feel like my tears were okay.
Take two.
Take two. No, dead ass. Like, cause there's just no fucking way. There's just no fucking way. Like,
Oh my
I
God.
do not, they don't get no sympathy from me. Like,
Yeah.
I just, no.
So the verdict is that if you upload a video crying, 9 times out of 10, we're not giving you sympathy. We are laughing at you because I laugh at everybody I see upload they crying, and I actually like send it to my friends so we all can laugh at you. Kayla then got a couple of those videos. Like, look at this bitch, like fake crying. Like you got to send it to somebody. Like, is this bitch crying for real? So the verdict is, please stop doing that shit. Please stop. Like, it don't help you. Like, we laughing at you. We laughing at you. We laughing at
Absolutely.
you. What's the next debate?
Oh my goodness. We've been talking so much about like celebrities. Are we still
Mm-hmm.
rocking with Kanye? Yay or nay? Pun
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay,
intended.
it's a nay for me. It's a he cool, but it's also like I'm not like on the council train for him, but I'm not like going out my way to listen to his stuff, to buy his products, to I really think he has a really serious problem. I kind of feel like he hates himself in a way by a lot of things that he do. including always having a white girlfriend or always having a girlfriend, the exotic girlfriend that looked just like Kim Kardashian, with the lookalike he just brought to the part his movie premiere the other day. So yeah, it's a no for me. Like anything Kanye do or his new name Ye, I, I don't support. But I ain't on the council train. But it's just I'm gonna shut up and mind my business with him. What about you, Kayla?
I love Kanye, and I'ma stand with Kanye. I don't give a damn what Kanye do. I'ma be behind Kanye because I think Kanye is brilliant. I don't care. Y'all just don't be knowing how he be feeling, and you know what? Every time he do something, I be trying to make sense of it, and it makes sense to me. So
No,
people think I'm crazy too. So it's me and Kanye together. We the K's.
Birds of a feather flock together.
All right.
What's the verdict, Cassie?
the verdict is just to each their own. To each their own. If he's not your cup of tea, that's perfectly fine. If he is, that's also perfectly fine. I'm just my whole philosophy on life right now is I don't worry about people who outside my tax bracket. My tax bracket is real. she,
Right, and that's on who?
I don't be worried about too many people.
Mary and all them little fucking lambs she had. All right, y'all. To close our game out, we definitely gonna end with a little sippy sip. Take a little sippy sip to close us out. And make sure I sip for real, because my friends be watching the podcast. They be like, "You be fake sipping," so I'll
They
be
know. At least they
right.
know. Because you do
I don't want to be
in
drunk.
these streets.
All right, so some current events. How about Biden funding a program to hand out crack pipes? Like I get what he's trying to do, but at this point, do you think Biden is for the culture or against the culture?
I've had a problem with Biden ever since he said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." So I immediately I said, "Whoa!" I just stopped trusting him immediately. As far as
Mhm.
him doing the handing out crack pipes, I think I just refuse to believe that or process it. I think they like just doing this for headlines and like maybe there's a bigger picture. I'm hopeful, so I'm just being optimistic that that's not exactly what's going on. But if it is, he ain't getting another term. I mean, he already not, but he really needs the term.
And that's all period. Yeah, see how you feeling.
So apparently, because I had to read up more on it, because I was like, there's no fucking way. And you know how social
Mm-hmm.
media is. They're gonna take the most lucrative shit and make that the headline, to like get you to
Mm-hmm.
read. But apparently, like the whole thing is that they're funding like a program where like anti-harm measures. So it's not just like giving people sterile equipment to like use drugs, but it's like also like HIV testing and treatment for like
Yeah.
HIV and AIDS, et
Mm-hmm.
cetera, et cetera. But still, I don't fucking like love the how do they say? They'd be like, love the message, hate the messenger. Like that's how
Mm-hmm.
I feel. Like I'm down with like what they're trying to do, but fuck him and fuck that is coming from him because no. First of all, this shit should have happened 25 years ago when they introduced crack to the black community. So that's when we should have been doing that, but whatever. We gonna let it. We gonna take
Also, I read about it. The people who started this headline was Fox News. You guys, fake news, fake
Oh
news.
my goodness.
Fox News are the people who started this headline, and just like yes, he said, he's funding programs that's bringing like prevention measures to different neighborhoods. Like they're tackling the epidemic of crack. They're tackling people using dirty needles because that's a way that people are transmitting HIV by doing drugs with dirty needles. So that is one of the things that is a part of that grant that he's given out. So it is definitely a tactic from Fox News, and they do shit like this. I hate Fox News with a passion. Like they when anything related to the black community, they gonna turn around and make a negative headline because they know the headline gonna run with it. The thing I'm disappointed in it is that our sources, and when I say our sources, I'm talking about the shade room,
Mhm.
also went with the headline. Like they even do no research.
They so shady over there. You can't trust them to not to get in on some good old shade.
Mhm.
Like they did not do no research on it. They just went with the headline, and then just like some of the ignorant people who only in the shade room we trust. Let's just start there. Uh, I'm one of those ignorant people. Like when I read something on shade room, I'm be like, "You seen what happened on the news?" Like, like that's the vibe that happened, and that's what happened. So to each his own.
First of all,
Yeah,
we want stimulus checks, not crack pipes.
Exactly.
So
Stimmy.
I'm gonna need Sleepy Joe. That's what they be calling him. I'm gonna need Sleepy Joe to get with the fucking program because it's giving performative. Like here we are, you ignore everything. We want student loan forgiveness. Where that
Ex-
at? We want
Exactly.
stimmies. Where that at? Like you worried about? I
because he said he was like, "Vote me in, and I'm gonna forgive student loans." And then once he got in, he was like, "Psych."
But that's our leaving him, you know?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, but we
yeah.
know better now.
Yep. So to move forward to the next topic, back to Ye. Kim and Ye has been having an ongoing feud on social media for the last 2 weeks. When I talk about going back and forth, all right. So some background information. The rapper said on Saturday that Kim had accused him of taking out a hit on her. Um,
Shit, I know.
and then right, I believe that shit though. And then he said, "I'm not." And then he responded, "I'm not playing about my black children anymore." He reportedly wrote on Sunday, and then they have been feuding over social media for the last 2 weeks. It went from not being invited to the birthday to his child's birthday party to not allowing the kids for then Kim not allowing the kids to go to Chicago, and then also Northwest having a TikTok without his permission. So my question is to you guys. Um, are all these things justified in Kanye being mad, or is he really crazy and controlling?
It's really hard to tell, honestly. I mean, with those things, both parents should be consulted as far as birthday parties and if their child is gonna have TikTok, because at the end of the day, that's both of their child. But look at who we talking about here is Kim, who is big don't give a fuck, and Kanye, big don't give a fuck. So they just at this point they having a pissing contest in front of
Yep.
everybody.
I
So
feel like he's reaping the consequences of fucking with that family, and I ain't sorry. I
yeah,
ain't sorry
there's that.
because never wanted to listen. First of all, that family like is okay.
They're evil. They vultures.
They
They culture. They're culture vultures.
they go out of their way to find black men to reproduce with. There's nothing, I don't care what nobody tells me. That ain't no like, oh, it's a preference or oh, no, 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 no. Because I find that shit really fucking weird. I find it really fucking weird that they go out of the, like Kourtney Kardashian, the only one who's never like, I even think have had a relationship with like a black man, but all of them, and that's is weird to me. Is it gives me like a weird vibe of like they fetishize that, you know, they fetishize the dark skin, they fetishize like, you know, those things that like slave owners and shit and slave owners wives used to fetishize, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Mm.
they definitely do give a weird vibe. Kayla, you got something to say?
Yeah, just that they turned their whole family from Armenian to black now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they got a black
Th-
bloodline over there, like several black bloodlines over there now. So yeah,
And I kind of feel like they wanted that though. Like I think that's what they wanted to like. Even when they be doing little shit like cornrows and stuff like that. Like I kind of feel like they wanted their bloodline to go to black, and that's exactly what they did. So now their next bloodline is a black bloodline. You know, they got black in them. So and them the bitches, them the white bitches. They be like, my children are black, but still,
Yeah.
but still be doing racist shit. My kids are black. Hey, can I have the police here? It's a black man outside my house. Like them that's those
Kanye
type of
for
bitches. So let's just end this segment by saying the Kardashians are culture vultures. Like I'm sorry, but not sorry. So in New York City, the mayor, Eric Adams, is working on tackling the violence in the city. And while doing so, one of the methods that he is planning is to ban trap music. So he want to ban trap music off of social media. So my question to you guys is, is it the music or is it the parents not monitoring their kids' internet activity?
I mean,
What is it?
music has, it's sad to say, but music has a bigger influence than a lot of parents. Like, parents can only control what they can see or what they know about. You know, if
Hmm.
once the kid is at school or somewhere else, there's someone else. So I think, I mean, music just does have to take the hit on this, because I mean, there it's a big influence, like, and it's heavy. You should raise your kids to not be a follower and to not feed into stuff like that, but at the same time, you really can't control it, and music has a bigger responsibility since they got the bigger platform. So
Yeah, yeah, I'm in total agreement about that. I kind of like 50-50. Like I kind of think it's the music because teaching in schools, you can see like how the kids are desensitized to a lot of stuff, and it's only because they see in music videos, oh, we glorifying having the guns, we glorifying killing this person, or these people being killed. Like, oh, that's glorified. So now in school, certain stuff the kids laugh about, like these song lyrics with people talking about they smoking on people dead pack,
right.
smoking on guys dead. That's an insult in school now. So the kids use that in school. Like they be like, "Oh, I'm smoking on your pack." Talk about the kids dead. And they, so I'll be laughing so hard. The kid be getting so mad. Talking about, he said he was smoking on my dead pack. I was like, "Are you dead? Like you're talking to me. Like how's he smoking it? You're mad about like you're talking to me. So are you dead? No. But he said he's smoking on my dead. But are you dead? No. Like so he not even smoking, sir. Like he not even smoking. So it's that, but then it's also on another hand, the parents don't monitor their kids' activity, and because of social media and a lot of other things, kids are becoming more. They're becoming growner than they age. They see a lot of stuff on internet that we wasn't privy to because we to when we was growing up to have our internet, we had to get on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the computer be in the living room, like so everybody see what you getting on.
Exactly.
Like, right? They could do it in the privacy of their little room on their phone and watch anything. So I don't know. It's a kind of it's the music as well as the parents not um doing what they got to do. What about how do you feel, Yessie?
I feel like it's kind of like a load of shit. Like I feel like it's a load of shit. Like yeah, that's where you're gonna go. That's how you want to resolve violence is like limiting people's access to music. It's like there's so much more that you can do that could actually have a bigger impact. Like if you opened more childcare centers in New York City, it would make it easier for families to not have to leave their kids at home alone by themselves while they go to work. If you made more like after school opportunities available, it would be easier for kids to have things to do and not be home by themselves and potentially like out in the streets getting influenced by people who, aren't really guiding them in the right way. So I feel like that's a little bit of a cop out to be like, oh, I'm working towards reducing violence, but the first place you're going to go to is the music. Like I agree with you both that like music does have a really big influence, in how we, how we feel, how we like our moods and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
Like it was a little bit irresponsible for the mayor, like who has so much power to like do that. Like I feel like it should be parents that are making that decision in their own home of like, so in my home, I'm going to limit your use of social media and like the kind of music that you listen to as much as I can. The mayor should be working on something completely fucking different. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
yeah.
He should be working on programs to tackle violence, like free programs.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if the neighborhoods have more program, I think it'll be less people on the corners to even be in the rap videos.
But
Exactly.
Because rap, it'd be a lot of hood
Other
niggas in the rap
options
videos. Like,
than what the drill or the trap music is sending. Like there are also other things you can do and get into to feel cool or to be cool, you know?
yeah,
mm,
right. I don't know. They
you know,
see, we'll see.
we will see. So I got a question for you
I'll hear
guys.
it.
Y'all ready for it?
Hear it, but we'll see. They
Y'all ready
all
for
the
it?
music. Oh, sorry.
All right. So
You really disrespected me because I had something to say. I was trying to add a little
I'm
comment.
sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
hate,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
hate
I'm
me,
sorry.
you could just say that.
No, I don't. I really don't. I love you guys.
Yo,
Oh
I'm
my god.
I'm done with my drink, yo. Shit.
You need to pour another one because I'm drinking mine too. So I got a question for you guys. Kayla and Yessie, what's y'all body counts?
It's my business.
38.
Okay. Okay.
Our body counts at what point in life? Like, what's different? And
Right.
what are we what are
Hmm.
we counting? Like, are we counting the time? Like, if do we count it if
Yeah.
I came or
Yeah.
like
Kayla, it's okay. It's okay. Body count resets every year.
you
Body
right?
count
Okay.
every
You right.
year. Don't
My
worry.
That's what I was trying to
right
figure
now.
out. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm back at zero. I'm back at zero because I ain't fucked nobody this year.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I'm just okay. I was just trying to figure that out. I was
I'm
like,
at one.
because
I'm at one with my man.
okay, yes, yes, yes. So this year, okay,
Yeah.
it resets. So what? So what do you? So this episode is talking about thought or not, and the big thing is that people love to say this person a hoe or you're a hoe for doing this or you're a hoe for doing that. Do you even think like what is a hoe? Who is a hoe? Like at this point in life, like because me, I don't think I'm a hoe. I just think I'm friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think I'm friendly. Like I just think I like people. I'm a people person. Like at this point, I'm a people person.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a hoe. So how y'all feel about that?
I don't think hoes are hoes. I think some people like to express themselves in different ways. And some
Ooh.
people use their private parts to express themselves. And that's all right. Damn it.
We're gonna be expressive. How you feel about it, yes?
um,
You had to take a drink for that. I'm ready for it.
if you a hoe, I'm a hoe. I'm whatever you need me to be. As long
I'm a thought. Give me lit.
like, nah, all jokes aside, like I feel like that shit is like outdated because ultimately everybody has their own criteria for what they think quote unquote a hoe is. So like for example, you have person A who has a certain standard, person B has a different one. You might be a hoe to one and you might be perfectly okay and normal to the other. So don't nobody gotta worry about that shit. Like I don't yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I would say being a gay male that it's real easy for people to call you a hoe. Um,
Mm.
but I don't look at it as being a hoe. I just think I'm a people person, like I said earlier. And yes, see, we was roommates. I'm a people person. I remember that, yes, see.
Yeah.
So y'all look. When my niggas used to come, used to leave. Yes, he be like, y'all don't even say bye. Y'all be like, I. We be like, I.
Started saying it too. I started saying it too with them because I was like, shit, I'm gonna say bye to them too.
Alright. And that's it right there. But I'm gladly my body count restarted. Just to give y'all a small story of how me and Kayla became friends, and this is how I knew we was gonna be friends because I was like, "Oh, you a hoe? I'm a hoe too!" Like, and then we grabbed hands and started walking down the thing. So we in college. Look, yes, see, so we in college, right? And Kayla's coming out her dorm room, and I'm sitting. This is when I didn't do no work or nothing. I didn't go to class or nothing. So me and my Chicago friends, we all sitting outside Kayla's door. So Kayla comes out to go to the club. She all dressed nice in her little cheetah print dress. I was like, ooh. We talk about her. We making fun. As she walked downstairs, we like, okay, you look nice. Okay, we geeking her up, right? All right. So she get in the car, go to the club, whatever. So then we leave, everybody, they night come back, and then we go in the morning, breakfast, lunch. We come back for after dinner over, we come back and sit on Kayla porch. Next thing you know, Kayla come walking in with that same dress. Like, I'm like, I told Kayla, when I said Kayla, I was like, did you have it on yesterday?
Yo.
Oh, she cussed me out so fucking bad. Talk about your fucking business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, I was like, oop, my bad. Like, I was just saying. But then that's why I knew. I was like, oh, she a hoe. I'm one too. Like, we could be friends.
Yo.
We could be whole friends. So
Oh my
that's how we got. That's how we became friends. And I'm so excited to have a hoe as my friend. Like I'm so
my
I am so honored. So we discussed what is a hoe, but also have you guys ever had a hoe phase?
Several, sweetie.
Get on my level, ho. I'm a level 2, bitch.
Is it just one? Like right? Like, which phase?
Okay. I had a whole phase in college, obviously. And I had a whole phase after after my first big breakup. Like I like kind of just I got out there, you know. It's important to have a whole phase though. That's how you're gonna find out what you like. You know?
Yeah.
Right, sexually, yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah, like I like when this person did this. Oh, and I also like when this person did that. Like, so if we put that together, that's a good nigga.
I'm building
You
my
gotta
Have you had a whole
off
phase?
of these experiences.
absolutely. I love that. Like I love that. Like I feel like it's true. Like I was like a bit of like a late bloomer. So like I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18. I was a sophomore in college.
It's late.
So like I was very like, and even then, like even like when we talk about like sexual experiences, like I didn't really start experimenting until like my senior year of high school. So I was real behind. I had to catch up. So the only way I could catch up was having my whole face. So I really took that commitment. I really set a goal and I crushed my fucking goal. I know that's right. I crushed my goal and I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
It's all about setting goals and accomplishing them.
Exactly.
Like that's what life is about.
That's
Like
the
if you
key for
like, cause right, just like Kayla, I'm on whole phase 7. I'm on phase 7 of like my hold'em, and I have to say this phase is going awesome. Like, like I'm actually like talking with dudes, connecting with them, sucking dick really well. That's something I do.
Connecting,
Yeah, it's a little.
first of all, connecting, connecting. You already violating the rules of the first of all, the full of whole phase. You're not connecting with nobody. You're not
It's phase 7. No, that's phase 7. Y'all are still on level 3. Y'all still on phase 3. I'm on phase 7. So on phase 7
connecting no
is when you start getting the collective.
you're a little more mature. A little see.
Yeah, I'm a mature. I'm a little more friendly. It's like I'm a hoe, but I'm also trying to get to know people at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Like
we at that
so
age.
yeah, like because I'm tired of it. Like well, Yessie, she in a whole relationship, so she done with her whole phase. But
I'm a
me and
committed.
Kayla,
I'm a committed hoe.
I'm out here.
right? Kayla, you single? You single?
I am single.
Oh yeah.
And ready to mingle.
Okay.
And that's on what? Marrying all them fucking lambs that she had.
You think
Period.
Mary had
All
a
right.
whole phase?
Definitely.
You said what?
She
I
could
said, you think Mary had a whole phase?
I
Mary, I think
am.
why you think Mary had all them fucking lambs?
Okay.
She used to go collect them bitches from them niggas. Like she like, nigga, give me my lamb, hoe. Like, and she used to be fucking them, right?
But wait,
So,
real quick, before we move from whole phase, like
mhm.
I want to. What is y'all definitions of a whole phase? Like, what are the interactions you have with others when you're in this phase? Like, are you going out with them to like eat and then y'all fuck, or do y'all just fuck? Do y'all make love? Like, what is like the typical interaction for a whole phase?
Woo! What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
I would say so for me, a whole phase is when I go on a lot of dates with a lot of different guys. Now, I'm not fucking every single guy, but I'm not limiting myself to fucking one if I'm going to fuck. Okay. And I'm fucking all of them, but in my mind, there is no limit. If I do want to fuck them all, I'm not going to hold that against
It does
me.
not exist. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and contrary to what Kayla is saying, her whole faith for me is to fuck all of them. Like, cause I have to see who's the best. Like, I have to rank them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pull that dick out. I'm not playing with you. Pull that dick out.
Like, it has to be a ranking, you know. So, she trying to keep it pretty because she a female. The females really get it bad or the whole shit.
Okay.
But I'm going to fuck all of them, and then I'm gonna call my friends and tell them about it. Like, yeah, this nigga, he did the job. Yes, yeah, like it was a success. It was bad. I'll never call him again. He can't even write me. That's my whole phase. But that was like phase 2 and 3. So now on phase 7 is definitely going out to dinner. Take me out to dinner. To
But
going
I
to
feel like
dinner.
dating. I feel like that's dating. I feel like for me, the whole phase is when like you fucking with people that you have no intentions of taking it further with. Like, like it's just like I'm here to like fuck or to potentially see if like you would be someone that would be great to fuck. And then like if
But
you're
that's
going out to dinner, like y'all having like real conversations about real shit. Like if you're part of my whole roster, like I don't care about your family. Like I don't care about friends. Like, sir, we're here to like get the business done. Like,
That's why it's phases, though. That's why it's phases. Like I really think like a whole phase isn't just one phase, though. To be honest, like I really don't think it's just like one thing. I really think it's like a different phase. And when I say I'm on level 7, it's like to actually going out to dinner to get to know people and just to have a rotation, like have a roster. Like, okay, I got 3 motherfuckers. Like if this one busy, I'm gonna go to this one. If that was busy, I'm gonna go to that one. Like it's. I think the older you get, the more mature your whole phases become.
Yeah,
You know. And then the whole phase can also fuck you into a relationship.
this is true.
Let's start there. Let's
Niggas
start
will beg
there.
you to stop, please. Be with me.
And you be like, no, I've been hurt too many times before, bitch.
Okay, I'm never.
I don't trust you. All right, so could we say a whole phrase like is it really about sexual liberation or is it like suppressed trauma? So like with dealing with sex sometimes it could be a trauma tool. Like it could be I was this I was assaulted, I was sexually assaulted, now I'm promiscuous versus I just like to have sex just to have sex because I'm sexually liberated. So do you think that a whole phase is sexual trauma versus just being sexually liberated?
I mean,
What y'all stands on that?
I guess it depends on what happens before the whole phase. I know my whole phases are a result of my feelings being hurt, and I'm trying to detach myself from what hurt me and like move on.
trauma
So,
response.
yeah.
Trauma, right? Trauma. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, yeah. So
No, I feel like
uh,
Oh, I was gonna say like, cause I used to be one of those that I used to be like, no, I have a whole phase because I am sexually liberated. There is nothing wrong with women wanting to have a lot of sex. Like this is perfectly fine. And then I kind of realized like, no, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Like it was really like a trauma response. It was like, oh, you feel abandoned by the people that you love the most. So now you're purposely gonna seek out the most like non-string attached, most emotionally unavailable men that you can find just to avoid
mhm.
like feeling things again. But that took a lot of like that took like a lot of like reflection. Basically
Yeah.
why I
I,
started.
I see the growth. I see the growth.
and that's what we love. You know what that's called? Growth. Like we love that. We love that. For me, it's definitely been a trauma response to a lot of situations. Just like Kayla, like it's to detach. Like if a nigga, because back in my prime, I used to love DL dudes. Like that used to be my thing. Like I used to be like, oh, he cute. He got a baby mama. Oh, he cute. He got a girlfriend. Like
You ain't got no stick in there. Hello? You don't know me?
now, I'm an older gay, so now that shit is not attractive. That shit is just get the fuck away from me. Before I tell your baby mama, get away from me. Move, bitch. Like that's how I be. Like get the fuck away from me, bitch. But I used to fall in love with dudes that didn't fall in love back with me. So
Mhm.
then once they do what they came to do, like, and then they break your heart, you be like,
Can I sing for you? Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a hoe. Fuck these niggas. Like, and that's what it's become, So now that I'm on phase 7, it's actually like I feel like I'm sexually liberated because like I don't fuck with a certain type of dude. Like the dudes that I used to love. Like I don't now on phase 7 of my whole phase. I don't. Like I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Thank you though. It's a compliment. Thank you. But no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. So with that being said, have you guys ever had a sneaky link? And what's one of your I want to hear a story about like what's was one of your most surprising sneaky links, like traumatic sneaky links. How about that? Traumatic sneaky
I'm gonna go
links.
make
Do y'all
me
want me?
another drink.
Okay, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get started on the traumatic sneaky links.
Start us.
You. So, what's your most traumatic sneaky? I can't stand her. What's your most traumatic sneaky link story?
I'm trying to think. You know, you blew up my sneaky link story when I was coming back in my cheetah dress. That was supposed to be very sneaky. That wouldn't even happen
No,
like that. 2
we are cheetah girls, cheetah sisters.
points, 2 points.
For, forever. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Okay, my most traumatic sneaky link, y'all. I met this dude online, and this was in college. And when I met this dude online, y'all. So we was talking, we was blah blah blah. We was like, okay, link up. I'm like, okay. So he came and picked me up, and he was like, we could go. Oh, okay. This is my like DL dudes. He's like, oh, we can't go to my house, somebody in my house, but I know a cut. So me in my whole phase, I'm like, okay, the fuck, you got a van, we could do it outside. Like this ain't nothing. So he get to driving, right, y'all? So he get in the van, he get to driving. I'm like, okay, so where the cut? Like I'm looking like where the cut at? He keep driving. I said, okay, so what? We here? So we get to going, like, and we get off the expressway really far. Like it's like 15 minutes. Like we talking, but like it's like he also like fidgety and stuff. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? Yes, y'all. So he like fidgety. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So we get to going, and then we get off the expressway, and we get to going down this dark ass street, like it was going towards a lot of fucking just woods and shit. Like, so y'all know what I did? I jumped the fuck out that car while I was moving because I
Period. Exactly, yes.
Oh my god, y'all! I was convinced. I was convinced that he was gonna kill me. Like I was convinced. Like because after a while, I was like, like I was like, oh, right, like oh, okay. Like I got like I'm like, where we going? He like it's just around the corner, but it was too many corners for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's too many.
Right.
We didn't turn too many corners, sir. Which corner? Now I pointed out. So he didn't tell me. So I jumped the fuck out. And I start running. So he like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? Hey. I'm running, y'all. My big ass is running. So I'm running. It's a hill. It's a hill. I'm running down the hill. At the bottom of the hill is a gas station. So I wait in front of the gas station, and I call one of my friends, like, please come pick me up. And I tell them, like, the funny part is this is how my best friend felt that I was gay. So this is how my best friend felt that I was gay. So I'm like, please come pick me up. Somebody just tried to fucking kill me. Somebody just tried to kill me. Please come pick me up. Please come pick me up. And he was like, what you talking about? What you talking about? And then he came to pick me up. And then in the car, he was like, what happened? Like I had to confess, like, nigga, I'm gay and I met this dude online and he just tried to kill me. Like, yeah, to this day, that is the fucking funniest inside of me and one of my best friends have. And now the world knows it, y'all. Now y'all know my traumatic sneaky lick story. Cause the only person know is me and my best friend, but now everybody know it. But I fucks with him. Thank you for come picking me up. I fuck with you.
Oh, te hit it hot, I heat, te hit it heat. Oh, te hit it hot, I heat. Oh, te hit it hot, I glory be to God. God, you are worthy. God, we thank you, Lord.
Did the murderer ever reach out?
No, y'all. I
Did he
really
go to
was
the gas
convinced.
station?
No, he didn't go to the gas
He
station or
just
nothing.
disappeared.
And he never reached back out. Actually I'm lying. He did reach back out and I fucked him. But he had to come to my house.
It's sad.
So it's
He had to come to my
so
house.
bad. basically you learn nothing about potentially being murdered.
At that age, no. But now I don't play
Well,
that shit. But at that age,
on phase
yeah,
7, you know that was fucked
that was one. That was phase one. And I was like, damn, I'm still gonna get it. Okay.
up.
That was my traumatic story. One of you bitches turn.
Okay, so in college, I picked out a sneaky link. He had a car, a off-campus apartment, a job, perfect sneaky link, right? Because I don't gotta stay on campus with you. I don't gotta hop no windows or no crazy shit like that. That's how I like it. But I was talking to this other boy too. We are just talk all day, every day, texting and carrying on. And have been texting all day. I'm talking about I didn't texted him all the way up until I got in the car with my sneaky link. So even while I'm in the car with my sneaky link, because he don't give a fuck. We about to stop and get some late night Wendy's and shit. I'm still texting the boy. And I looked in like the rear view mirror and I noticed somebody was in the back seat. Why it was him? Because
No.
they was cool and he needed a ride. So I had to play it like I was player as hell. Like, you back there and what? Like, yeah, I want chicken. I want the chicken nuggets. When we got to Wendy's,
Ah,
I'm not even cold hearted like that. Like, I was sick. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he probably back there hurt as fuck because he know what I'm getting picked up for. He know what we know what time it is.
he never said anything.
He never said nothing. We ain't talked no more after that. He ain't never like confront me about it or nothing. And then I was too embarrassed to say anything to him. Matter of fact, no, he
Yeah.
texted me. He said, wow. And then never said nothing else.
Yup, you broke his heart.
Yeah, when niggas say wow, like it's real deal. Like wow, like
Oh, when they say wow, that's their version of saying, wow, I could not believe that I gave you my heart and you tore it up. I hope that one day I will heal from this hurt. But then, wow.
I ain't mean to break his heart. I ain't know you was friends with my sneaky link.
First of all,
And I still did
he
with
should
it.
have known that wasn't stopping nothing. Because y'all could have still kept talking. Like,
But we never did. After that, wow was the last thing he said to me. I was just,
Please don't talk to me, okay? Don't try to bring that to me and have a conversation. I don't want it.
I didn't turn around. When I turned around and looked at him the first time, I ain't turn around no more, never no more till he got dropped off. Dropped this nigga off immediately.
immediately.
I'm uncomfortable with him in the car. Like, get him out. I want him out.
Not you in the car bougie just in the front seat. Like who is this man? What she said? Hoppo, who is this man?
And my sneaky link never knew nothing. We still had a good night.
sneaky link. Perfect. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Must try again.
Oh my gosh. I don't have any like traumatic stories, not for me, but like probably for somebody that I was fucking with. So I went through a little cougar phase, like I was fucking with somebody who was a little young, not that much because I ain't old. All right, I ain't old. I was like 24. How old am I? How old are you, Jesse? All right. Yeah, I was like 23, 24. He was like 20, but he was like young, like he was young. So whatever. It was cute. At that point, like he lived in Canarsie and I was living in Bushwick. And so he was like, yo, I want to pull up on you. And I was like, I bet here's the address. But like I had just moved to that apartment that I was in. So you cannot expect me to really know the address. Like I don't, I'm giving you my best guess. I just moved here. So whatever, he takes the train because he ain't have a car. I don't know how to pick up, Kayla, not like you. He takes the train, and like while I'm waiting for him, because Canarsie mad far, I took a nap. Because I was getting ready to be fucked. So like I needed all my energy. So I
Just rejuvenate.
I check my phone and there's like mad messages from him and mad calls. He's like, yo, I'm outside. Where you at? And then I was like, oh shit. So I called him. I was like, hey, like, what's up? Come upstairs. And he's like, I can't fucking believe you. I'm like, whoa.
I heard y'all want to fight.
Whoa. I was like, I woke up. He's like, what fucking address did you give me? You know, I walked up in there and I walked straight into their apartment and it was somebody else's fucking apartment. I could have gotten shot. And I was like, but did you get shot?
But did you
I was
buy?
I was like, but did you? And he goes, you got me out here fucking walking into random houses in fucking Brooklyn. Like, are you dumb? And I was like, but where are you? And he was like, I'm on the fucking train on my way back. And I was like, wait, so you're not coming? Like, I was like, you're not gonna come. I could give you the right address this time. And I sent him the right address, but he went home. He was mad. He was mad. And like now I feel like I can imagine how that's traumatizing for him, you know, just walking into somebody. But it's his fault really, because who walk into somebody's house like that?
Exactly. Why don't you knock on the door?
Yeah. He was
Well, he thought you was gonna be face down, ass up.
Right. He was listening to Usher on his way over there thinking you was just gonna be in the mood.
Right? He came in that bitch ready, like, where is she? Like, they're like, what the fuck?
sir, but
Nigga, wrong house.
we ended up after that. So it was always forgiven. Always forgiven.
Okay, so you put him on after that. You put it on them after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you made it up. You made it
I
up. You made
learned
it
my
up.
address.
Okay, and that's how we love it. So with sneaky links, see, I'm getting a little drunk. I'm talking about sneaky links. Those are something too. That's something too. Are sneaky links problematic? Do we think sneaky links are problematic?
Sneaky links can be problematic because some motherfuckers don't know how to remain a sneaky link. They want to flex and say, "Oh yeah, I be fucking with." Like, nah, nigga, chill out. So yeah, it can get problematic. I done had to cuss a few niggas out. Like what the fuck? It was
Why you telling our business? Like, why you telling
what you doing?
yeah.
It could be problematic too, like if you're not being honest with yourself about what you want, because that's my problem. I fell in love with one of my sneaky links. I fell in love. I fell so in love. And I really thought, like, this was fresh out of high school. I was like, oh, I got it in me. This was when I was sexually liberated, y'all. I was like, yeah, I could fuck somebody and just fuck them and not catch feelings. No, the fuck I couldn't. Like, what the fuck was I saying? So it could be problematic if you're not really honest with yourself about what you're looking for. And if you don't have the accountability to like you can't get mad. If you cannot get mad at a sneaky link for doing shit, like you have to be real, like set those boundaries. You know what I mean? So if you don't set clear boundaries, then it could also get, go
Yeah.
crazy.
So for me in phase one of my whole phase, no, actually phase two, sneaky links became very problematic because I fell in love with this motherfucking person, and we was sneaky linking for so long, like we was sneaky linking for so, and it was the right. It was always the right sneaky link. It was always the right one at the right time So we was sneaky linking for a long time, and then I fell in love, and then the motherfucker was like, I would never come out as gay. You can get your I won't do that. You want me to come out as gay? I would never do it. I gotta, and I fell in love. And then that shit broke my heart. And then that started my phase three.
Trauma
Woo!
response.
Like that's what started my phase three. But I'm grateful for all those experiences though that I had with dudes who weren't like emotionally available. Because now like I stay far. Like I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm not gonna go down that road with you. We could be friends, like I'm like, but we can't be more than that. And then if they just real persistent about it, like I'll be like, okay, if you hit me up in my DM one more time, I'm gonna send a screenshot to your baby mama. And then they leave, like they leave me alone. I'm like, okay, that's all it takes.
Period. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like ultimately, like with this episode, because this is gonna come out the day before Valentine's Day. I just want everybody in the world to experience love. Like I just want everyone to feel love. Please read the book All About Love by Bell Hooks. That book is like fucking life changing. I'm like really drunk and I kind of want to take a shot.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am.
Like,
Let's do it. Let's do one to end the show. We got to take a outro shot. Like, let's do it.
let me go get.
Look, Kayla got hers.
Hold on.
I got mine. Let's go. Get your shit. Yes, he unprepared today, y'all. Cousins, yes, he is unprepared today.
Unprepared. it was just
You supposed to have your bar right next to you.
trying to keep it
Yes.
Ooh, she rock with the Migos tonight.
Oh, the Casamigos make the pussy go woo woo.
Let me tell you why. This shot is to all the lovers, all the sneaky lings, all the people in the middle of their whole phases. May you prosper, may you thrive. And may you make
Yes.
sure to get tested that to make sure that y'all clean. You know, that's a very important. That's very important. We didn't touch on
Yes.
that, but she important. Cheers. Take a real shot.
Woo.
A real shot.
Ooh, I took a real one.
I be having the worst ideas.
No, you turn us up.
All
Cause
right. Ooh, so like I was saying, shout out to everybody, you know, whether you're in a whole phase, in a relationship, whatever. Happy Valentine's Day from us to y'all. We hope that, you know, y'all have a good day. If y'all don't fuck with Valentine's Day, that is also okay. We babysitting, us three, we babysitting kids, $200 per kid. Let us know if you interested. If you need us to pop into your crib and pretend to be like a fake girlfriend or a fake boyfriend, we could do that too. 500 starting price. Let us know. But thank y'all so much for rocking with us this episode. Make sure to tune in. When is it? I need to stop doing that. I need to.
let's just say 2 weeks from today.
The 27th. Tune in February 27th for our next episode. And as always, we got to leave you with something to think about. So, Zay, what are we thinking about today?
So, as we think about Valentine's Day and as we ponder on our love experiences and some of the things that we have watched on TV, I have a question for you. Is Tyler Perry a drag queen?
And goodbye. Period. I mean it.
All right. So, with that, we're going to bid y'all farewell. Thank you, Kayla, for joining us. Woo-hoo!